Hello. The reason I am here today is because I was having one of them bad days. You know, the ones that we all get. And you know, you start thinking about yourself and you get in your own head, don't you? And then I thought to myself, what would past me's opinion be on present me? Would I be proud of where I am today? Because when I think about it, I have made some very drastic progress, I think, mentally. However, young, arrogant me might not have seen it that way, and then it clicked. I did a Dear 30-year-old me tag. So I decided to dig the video up, and the only thing I genuinely remember from this video, because it's a list of questions that you ask yourself in the future, and the Unfitting Key originally tagged me to do it. And the only question that I remember is, where are you? Now, I'm not 30 just yet, but I'm basically pushing 30. I turned 29 this year, right? In a couple of months I turn 29, so I thought, do you know what? Fuck the rules, I'm gonna do it. So here we go. Here's the start of the video. Like, I mean, let me turn the laptop slightly more like this so you can get a little bit more of my face on the camera. So the first thing I remember is that necklace. Yo, I've been looking for a rope necklace to replace that one for ages. Nothing ever comes up. But anyway, got a nice mushroom haircut going on, obviously. It's growing out a bit, buddy. And I think I still own that hoodie as well, but let's see where I'm going with this very dirty mirror.
You know, I hate starting vlogs. I can never think of anything interesting to do. They're just so boring to introduce. So this video...
I don't know why I thought it'd be cool for me to put subtitles at the bottom of my videos. I think... I haven't been on my own channel on the Backvlogs for a while. But even shortly after, I remember looking back and going, oh, god damn it, that's wrong. You know, so, but never mind. Let's see what happens.
The concept is a pretty interesting one. However, I'd expect no less from the person who created this concept of the video. The main squeeze, the Unfitting Key himself.
He really was the absolute main squeeze. What a brilliant man.
And then he tagged me, so now I've got to do it. Cheers, mate. It's not like I had anything, you know, important to do. It's cool, I'll do it.
You totally didn't have anything important to do. You didn't.
So this video is actually aimed at myself instead of you. So in this video I'll pretty much be talking to myself, not that I do that anyway. Don't tell them that, shut up. I'm currently 22, which means in 8 years I will be 30. And this video is...
22. 22, that's right, yeah. Damn.
Directed to me at 30, 8 years in the future.
Well, fuck you past me, I'm doing it at 29. There's nothing you can do about it.
So Keys' original roster of questions were actually quite interesting, apart from I don't want to talk about memes. So let's begin. Okay, so...
Wow. Metaphorically and physically entering the video.
Question number one, what is your job? Or more importantly, what are you doing now? Where are you? I mean, 8 years ago, I was this guy. And I was still making videos, but they were more like this.
Say what?
Say what? Yo. So 8 years before that, I was him, that school kid. What is your job? Well, during my final year of university. I may have a career lined up, but I'm not gonna say anything because it might not be the case. And I am in North England, Lancashire, which probably wasn't what I was expecting. But then again, if it's directed at 30, then I will be right back where I started again in Kent, loving my life. Which I know for a fact 22-year-old me wouldn't be happy about.
So...
Don't at that, mate. Don't at that. That's our humble beginnings, alright? Very humble beginnings.
Still making videos? Am I still making videos? Do I give up? I mean, I'm pretty sure once a year I change what it is that I want to do with my life. Oh god, do I lose my spontaneousness?
No. No, you don't lose your spontaneousness. But, no, you're not still making videos. I stopped enjoying making videos actually a while before I stopped making videos. It was just, you know, the help of all of the trolls and the haters that kind of made me realise, yeah, I don't want to do this. I'm not really doing it for anyone anymore. And then I moved on to do different things. I was spending like a couple of hours a day filming and editing and uploading them. And especially because, like, oh god, like, trying to get a stable internet connection, some of the places that I've been, not fun. And especially if you're sharing households, oh my god, share houses, awful. Yeah, so no, you're not still making videos. You have moved on from this hobby onto other things.
Do I have any kids? I mean, right now I can see myself having like one in the future. Just to be like, you're right there, mate. Here's my family name. I don't know why he's a farmer.
Well, he's not a farmer, but yes, you do have one kid. And by the time you're 30, 29, he's 2 years old, so predicted that one quite well, didn't I?
About 8 years ago, memes were very rare. However, in the future, is all humour considered a meme?
Oh my god. In the future, was scrolling a thing at this point? Like I understand Facebook Facebook videos was a thing, but now it's like just feeds of algorithmic everything. All humour revolves around the sharing of these short videos. I sussed it. Yeah. Not all humour is considered a meme. You can be funny and it not be considered a meme.
Trick shot question, is Shia LaBeouf still your favourite meme? Can anybody top Shia LaBeouf? Oh my god, Shia LaBeouf.
I saw a shirt the other day actually in a random second-hand store, and it was like the "Just Do It" on a shirt, and it was hilarious. So I took a photo of it and sent it to Jake, aka Jazz, but I mean that Spider-Man one's pretty good.
Do you regret anything yet? I've lived up to this point with not really regretting too much, actually. I mean, I see a lot of experiences as learning curves, but not really anything I'd say I'd regret.
I feel like I must be lying. I am the physical embodiment of regret. I am the demigod of regret. If I can hold on to something pointless and meaningless that I did wrong and begrudge it and just hold on to it forever, I will. So I feel like this is a lie. I most definitely had regrets at this point, and I can even think of some that I would have regretted at this point in my life. So this is a lie. But yes, I still heavily regret. I regret a lot. What was that? There was a quote from, what was the book? It's like a super old book. Live from your parents' mistakes. It takes a lifetime to learn from your own, or something like that. It's a good one.
Do you regret anything yet? So what's our biggest mistake? Is it by any chance the little farmer's kid? Do you feel old yet? Because
not exactly the kid.
considered a meme. Trick shot question, is Shia LaBeouf still your favourite meme? Can anybody top Shia LaBeouf? Oh my god, Shia LaBeouf. Do you regret anything yet? I've lived up to this point with not really regretting too much, actually. I mean, I see a lot of experiences as learning curves, but not really anything I'd say I'd regret. Do you regret anything yet? So what's our biggest mistake? Is it by any chance the little farmer's kid? Do you feel old yet? Because if you remember rightly, You didn't feel old at 22. Have you got friends that last a lifetime?
Do you feel old yet? Because you didn't feel like... I feel old, but I don't think I feel old for the reasons that 22-year-old me would think. Being in my last year of university and being a mature student, it's I haven't really been able to make friends because everyone's so much younger than me, you know?
It's question 7. I've probably easily met 22. Have you got friends that last a lifetime?
Have you got friends that last a lifetime? Well, a friend of mine, James, that's been in a couple of my videos.
Do it, hurry up!
And Jake, it's like whenever I want to be a goof and just talk utter shit, he's the perfect one for the job. But I don't see either of them very often anymore, and that could potentially be my pool of friends. I very rarely speak to the Unfitting Key, but have we lost contact? Not really. Out of touch, maybe. Out of touch. We don't really know the ins and outs of each other's lives anymore. Have you got friends that last a lifetime? I'd say those two. They were in these videos back then, so...
It's question 7. I've probably easily met over 100 people on my travels. Do you keep in contact with any of them?
On my travels? No. No, I have many people from my travels still in my contacts lists on various messaging apps that I still have installed and still use rarely, but I don't speak to them. You know, there was a little bit of time when I'd first come back from Japan and we would regularly call, but that's about it really. No, I don't think so. I'm just trying to think. Has there been anybody from my travels that I contact regularly? No, you continue walking your own paths, really. You know? I mean, if it wasn't for this video right now, I probably would have not even thought about half of them. You know, it's only now I'm watching this, it's like, some of them come back to your head, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. Half of them I don't even remember their names. You know, they could walk past me in the street and I wouldn't recognise them. But, you know, you walk your own path. You have a brief interval of time. Interval? That's not the right word. You have a brief moment in time. We'll use that word. It's not the one I'm trying to think of, but we'll use that one. When you have a brief moment in time where your paths cross and you may have some sort of impact on each other, but then you move on, really. Seems to be something I've learned. I forgot what I was actually just about to talk about, so I'll have to go back a bit.
I've probably easily met over 100 people on my travels. Do you keep in contact with any of them? Jazz? Question.
Yes. I think the last message I sent to Jazz was like 5 hours ago, something like that. So yes, regularly.
8 is, have you figured out life yet? Because if you remember rightly, 人々の意味は何ですか? その人々の目的は何ですか? 僕はしている.
I didn't remember actually. 人々の意味は何ですか? I'm going to say yes. Do I understand life? Yes. Yeah, I feel like I have a relative amount of wisdom, especially for my age. I've got a lot of experiences. That could also be because, you know, the comparison that I have at the moment are other students who have 0 life experiences. But in general, yeah, I believe so.
You remember rightly, 人々の意味は何ですか? その人々の目的は何ですか? 僕はしている. 覚えて. Did you ever get YouTube famous? Now, I'm pretty sure my thousands of subscribers can tell me that. Come on, 8 years, come on. 1,000, please?
Please, 1,000! Let me put it to fucking rest! I wanted that 1K for so long. And me and Jazz, planned so much, but never got it. Never mind. No, you didn't get YouTube famous. You had your 10 minutes of fame when you made a couple of mistakes. To be fair, saying that, I feel as though what I did for my little burst of viewership, what I did, I don't agree with. No, wait, let me change that. What I did, I don't disagree with. How I did it, I disagree with. But, like I said, hindsight, it's a terrible thing.
8 years, come on. Have you done everything you've wanted to do? I haven't been a very hesitant person. If I want to do something, usually I just do it. So question 11 on Keys' list.
Let's go back a bit. Let me listen to that one more time.
Have you done everything you've wanted to do?
Have I done everything I've wanted to do? Not at all. But, I mean, I suppose if you're thinking of lifespan, then maybe 30 is, I don't know, some sort of, your youth's gone. But I don't really feel like it. So no, I haven't done everything I've wanted to do yet, and I don't see that as a problem myself.
I haven't been a very hesitant person. If I want to do something, usually I just do it. So question 11 on Keys' list was, who let the dogs out? However, I think we need to come to the horrific conclusion that the answer to that question does not exist. However, the question that I'd like to answer is, turned down for what?
Oh my god. Turned down for God, I was such a goof.
What is the most important thing in your life right now?
Oh, sorry. I didn't answer the question. I meant to be answering all of my questions. Turned down for what? I don't even think I what? What songs do I mean? I used to have this really annoying characteristic where I would fake like something until I actually started liking it. That's how the whole Pepsi thing started, is because it started off as a joke that I was really into Pepsi and that I was Pepsi man, but don't tell anyone. And then it caught on. I started to like it too much, and then all of a sudden I genuinely liked it. And that's kind of what happened with things like Turned Down for What, is that originally me and Jazz would just take the piss out of it, and then we ended up liking it and actually listening to it. But no, I'm sorry, I can't answer the question turned down for what. Don't turn down for anything. Actually, no, do. You poor neighbours have to listen to your shitty turned down for what.
Now, I mean, at 22, the greatest thing in your life was the unknown and the unexpected. What is it now? You're getting old. Question 13 on Key.
I had an interesting interaction with a girl at the university. I went to a get-together, a social gathering of other students, and I went down to meet up with a current friend of mine, university friend. So I went down to talk to him, and he was talking to this girl, and I walked over to him and said, "Yo, you know, are we going to the next thing?" And then she went, "What are you doing here? You're so old." And I was like, "Wow, bitch, thanks for that. That was unnecessary." But would little 22-year-old me have done the same thing? It's actually funny, I'm probably healthier now than I was then. Probably in better shape. So I just realised that my memory card in the camera was full and it stopped recording, which was also quite a fun little memory in itself, because I managed to go back into the memory card and then delete the old stuff and have a little look at the thing that was recorded on the video on the camera last, which was ages ago. So that was fun. I also noticed that I missed the question, what is most important to you now? And that would have to be the Little Farmer's Kid, which is probably the most boring bog standard thing to hear, but that is the truth. I think that's what I would choose.
The time is currently 5:30 in the evening. The date is the 23rd of the 11th. If time travel has been invented yet, or you have access to it, it's probably very expensive and I know how cheap you are. However, please come back. Don't worry, I'll give it a minute, it's cool. Well, you either forgot about the video or don't care, so see you later.
Okay, so I definitely didn't forget about the video, because here I am. But no, time travel hasn't been invented yet. But if for some crazy reason I decide to watch this video in the future, then actually no, I changed my mind. It'd be even funnier if you go back to that video. Okay, that'd be hilarious.
So that's the end of the video, however I still need to tag someone. And I know who I'm going to tag.
Who am I going to tag? Who am I going to tag? Everyday Alina? Maybe Everyday Alina? Oh, I know it. Okay, I know I tagged Jazz because he was originally going to start up a YouTube channel of his own at this point, but the guy was too lazy and couldn't be bothered. Let's find out. Oh, there's the top hat.
Zephyr315, you know what?
Zephyr315! Oh my god, how is he doing now? Zephyr315. Yeah, he was the youngster, wasn't he? He was the slender guy that we did the video with the bananas. Yeah, okay, Zephyr315.
What to do. Also, judging roughly on the upload time of this video, it will roughly be 1 month before the new year. Now, I don't know if you remember, but I know he remembers. What's your New Year's resolution, Jazz?
Yeah,
I'm going to make my own channel, and I'm going to be the main star.
Jazz, mate. Now, remembering that you don't have to respond to a tag, but also remembering you don't have to stick to a New Year's resolution. However, I did continue searching this world for its utmost obscurities. However, you still haven't made a channel. Jazz, mate, your tag.
best of Jazz, click here. Oh, Danny! Okay, that's pretty long. Yeah, so for the majority of that video, I'm probably just like double necking it down like this, double chinning it even, looking down at the screen like that because the whatever. But that was a little less emotional than I thought it was going to be. It looks like I hung up the hat. I stopped searching this world for its utmost obscurities. So yeah, I mean, I don't know whether this will be my final video ever, but probably this will be a nice little conclusion. Because it was completely unscripted, I've probably forgotten about a couple of things that I would have probably liked to say on the matter of my channel, of YouTube, of young Con, but we'll have to just leave it at that. Well, thank you for watching. Don't say hi if you see me in the street.